Hello everyone, I am back with another Warframe video. So, I mentioned to you guys the other day about how I play the frame Ash Prime, and if you've known me for a while, you know he was my main for probably 2 years of playing this game. And I always told my friends that one of the first videos I would make would be a complete guide to Ash Prime, because I noticed a lot of people don't talk about some of the things that he can do. So, one of those first things is actually a cool trick for spy missions that I will show you in a minute here. But first, I want to show you my old school Ash Prime loadout. So, this is a basic build. I have 4 builds for him.
Action.
But let me explain the build a bit more. From left to right. So first, in the aura slot, we have Growing Power. On status effect, with weapon, squad increase personal ability strength by 25% for 6 seconds. Plus Power Drift. 15% ability strength, plus 30% chance to resist knockdown. Then I have Umbral Vitality, which has 130% health and tower resistance. So, if you don't know, set mods will combine and make the stats stronger the more of that set mods you have in your frame or weapon. Then I have Umbral Intensify with 55% ability strength and 13.8% tower resistance. Then I use the Augur set mods a bit, being Augur Message, and that's 24% ability duration. That's very important for some of the things we're going to do with Ash today. Then there's Seeking Shuriken, an augment for his first ability. It hits exposed weak points on enemies, reducing their armor by 70% for 8 seconds. However, that does scale with ability strength, so in reality, let me show you here. It strips 119% of the enemy's armor. Then I have Prime Continuity in the build as well, which gives 55% more ability duration. And I use the mod Adaptation. When damaged, 10% resistance on that damage type for 20 seconds stacks up to 90%. That's basically 90% damage reduction. And I use Prime Flow for 185% energy capacity. And Stretch, which was an ability range mod, for 45%. Then Arcane Fury, on rank 5, on critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage for 18 seconds. And for my energy economy, on energy pickup, 60% chance to replenish 150% or 150 energy to self and allies within 50 meters, and that's a 15-second cooldown. I'll get to the Archon shards later. They aren't really that important with this old school setup. This old school setup was made without them about 2 years ago. So this first tip is actually going to be on Earth, because it's the easiest to show it here. So I'm going to load into this spy mission at the bottom. Thank you for the viewer that's viewing this video.
Tenno, I need you to get inside.
While I share my stream, I'm going to actually charge up my energy.
Data.
If you didn't know, you can actually have keybinds in Warframe on controller and on PC to have certain gear wheel items linked to a button on your controller or mouse and keyboard.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
So this isn't the right vault, but you'll see what I'm saying in a minute. I'll just show this tip first. So you see that entrance hole, or you see that health bar with that cover? If I teleport to that, or actually I can teleport to that if I can. Okay, it sometimes works. But one tip is you can actually teleport to anything with a health bar, and for every reason that didn't work.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
So you may be wondering, why am I using the Tigris Prime? So the Tigris Prime is actually a really good shotgun. You can either fire 2 shots at once, or you can fire 1 at a time, your choice. It has a duplex trigger. And it has a really good slash output. And as you know, with Ash's passive, he can deal more slash damage, and slash procs lasts longer. Yep, this is what I'm looking for.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Check that out. See how I just teleported through that vent? Without even having to break it, I just teleported right through. And then you can jump right down here.
Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. Data integrity verified.
Wasn't the cleanest extent I can do it, but it showed what I wanted to show. Or how this. Well, I could have already killed it.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Keep moving.
So
None
as
of
you
the
saw, I
scanners have
completed
detected
those
you.
vaults pretty easily without really any hiccups. And that one little laser catching me. But if you time it right, you don't have to worry about that laser at all. Here, I'll show you Shuriken real quick. Well, it just kills them on this level. I'll show that more in the simulacrum in a minute. So next I want to show you guys how in excavation missions you can actually teleport to your next excavator. You may be asking, if I'm doing an Ash Guide, why am I not doing this on Steel Path? So, one, just for ease. Just so I can get the information out there, and you can play with it more in Steel Path when you want to. But normally I do play on Steel Path, and there will be a section of this video dedicated to Steel Path when it's posted to my YouTube channel as well.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Thank you everyone who is tuning in right now on Twitch. Have any of you ever played Ash or Ash Prime?
The excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
So here, I'm gonna teleport to this excavator right here.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
I'm actually going to go get that excavator so I can teleport from that to my old one. So I can actually...
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Yep, I can just teleport back and forth between them if I want to.
Extraction is now available. The excavator has run out of power.
So if you
Find a
know,
cell.
this makes Ash a really good excavation frame. And if you're finding me on Twitch and you want to know about my YouTube channel, look up Tech of the Blind on YouTube, and you should see my content there. Which this will be also uploaded there. The Ash guide will be separate from the rest of the stream, so there'll be 2 videos there by tomorrow. So this next bit will be about Ash and survival missions. So I'm going to show you a Helminth build. And that will be my invisible build with Savage Silence subsumed and Arcane Trickery. Mostly the same setup, just not as much strength. Going for a steel charge, a bit more range in some areas, and way more duration.
Ordis wonders, why is he here?
So
What is
instead
it
of,
was that everyone has to be somewhere?
Arcane Fury, we're using Arcane Trickery. So on finisher kill, 15% chance to become invisible for 30 seconds. And if you're wondering what Savage Silence is, that is from Banshee's ability, Silence. And here's what that does. So, using Silence surrounds Banshee, in this case Ash, with an aura that stuns enemies and will limit their perception and tactical response to gunfire and Warframe attacks. But the Augment does an extra 564% finisher damage. So this is a Blade Storm and Smoke Shadow build instead of Shuriken. For this setup, we're going to go to the Operator Focus School, and we're going to equip Yuneru for Caustic Strike, which is an armor strip ability.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
My loadout will also change to some different guns, such as the Tenno Archiplasmor and the Inodem. If you don't have this Incarnon Dagger, I highly recommend it. It does tons of finish range, and it has a really good damage output in general, which you will see in this mission. I will go into the build later. I'm not sure if my Twitch arsenal is set up yet, but I will check that later. I should have checked that before the stream, but hopefully you guys can see my arsenal. I'm still learning about all the streaming stuff, so be patient. It'll all be better soon. So for this, we'll go on Steel Path onto this rival of Titan on Saturn.
Each enemy is more powerful than before.
So,
Only
to get the
with
Enodem
true
to its best
mastery of the
form,
Tenno arsenal
you want
will
to get
you
your
succeed.
combo multiplier to 3, and then in heavy attack. Then it will be in full Incarnon mode, and you'll see the real power of the Enodem come out.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
See, over 400,000 damage on the orange critical hit. So now, Smoke Shadow to go invisible. That also stuns the enemies. Two Nucor to prime the enemies. Even though I'm running an Umbral setup and not running Condition Overload, it still works really well. Let me show you something cool with the Enodem. So if I go into the air, I can do radial attacks with the Enodem. Now, I'm going to use Silence and Bladestorm all these enemies, and you'll see really high finish rate jumpers.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
I'm gonna jump in as well now. So that's the other cool thing with Ash is, let's say I'm Bladestorming, to do more damage and to kill him faster, I myself can jump in and deal damage.
I've delivered
Also,
a life
while
support
invisible,
capsule to the
while
area.
marking enemies,
Activating
your
it
energy
will buy
cost
you more
for
time.
Bladestorm will be cut in half. It's all about being able to stay invisible and not be seen. Because not being seen is the best survivability. And so when the chronometer runs out on the Enodem, you have to get your combo back, and you can then go back into Incarnon form.
Get ready for a capsule. Additional life support has arrived.
The Inodim is also really good with Zephyr Prime if you have her, or base Zephyr. So here's Caustic Strike, or Magnetic Flare. Now that he's easier to kill. Oh cool. Acolyte's up next, and you'll see how I kill the Acolyte easily. Only took a couple of seconds to kill the Acolyte. As you see, it's really easy to maintain survivability and to kill all enemies. Another cool fact with Bladestorm is when you're in Bladestorm as yourself, you're actually invulnerable to all damage. All you have to do is keep stripping their armor
The raid is
and
off
keep
to a
Bladestorming.
successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Ash is also amazing in disruption. Honestly, really in any endless.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Tenno, extraction is ready.
I will also show you how to cheese the Alad V assassination.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
Usually I just run this
Too many
on
Tenno have
regular,
perished to make
but I figured why
Alad
not,
V's
let's do it on
abomination.
Steel Path
There will be no stopping the
and
corpus
see if
if
my method
Zanuka
works
is
just as well.
mass-produced. You are
If
here
it
to
doesn't,
make
this
sure
part will
that
be
doesn't
cut from
happen.
my video.
If Alad V is victorious today, he will dissect your Warframe and use the pieces to build more of his pets. You must not let this happen.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit. You have loyalty.
So as I'm running, I'm actually
My
building up
second
energy
project
and
will
just
fix
getting ready
that
to
for you.
dish out a bunch of damage.
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
I can't decide, Tenno. Have you come to save your friends, or just steal my property?
Not as fast, but still pretty easy.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Chat, should I leave that in there? Yes or no? Please type below.
It is done, Tenno.
Thank you for typing, I definitely will then. Next I'm going to show how you can actually bladestorm the Dargon pilots mid-air. But that I'm going on normal for, because they're hard to spot. I'm hoping it's daytime on the plains. If not, I'll make a short later on. Cool, it's daytime. While I'm live, what would you like to see from me next? Either in a video or on a live stream, which will generally be turned into a video later at some point. I actually haven't played that since I got my new TV, I was never able to see that fight on my Switch because I couldn't see through the holes ever. So I will do that one off camera because I could never really see the Kayla Duthane fight in general. So I will have to try that and let you know how that goes. I could never see through those holes. Now I'm actually really curious about that fight. I need to try that fight again. But this time I'll use the Rubica Prime to see through the holes since I like that gun now. Oh, I can show you this too. I'm gonna blaze from that ship up there. Then I'm gonna shoot down. So if there's ever a dropship on the Orvalis or planes, you can bladestorm those too. Okay, yeah, actually good idea. I should use my Titania Prime in that one. Like a guide video on how to do them. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I'll definitely do that. Might look in my Discord server to see if anyone wants to join for that one. Oh, I can just bladestorm the ships on the ground. Cool. Which I actually need to figure out how to use Twitch to get like a bot to link my Discord server in the chat where it's like exclamation mark for Discord or exclamation mark for YouTube. I need to figure out how to set that stuff up. I think I killed one earlier, but I'm not sure. So this will just stay in the video. Oh crap, there was one right there. Where was that? I forgot how hard they are to mark. Yep, now I got it. Takes some luck and a bit of skill to get that Blade Storm. but it is doable. There are a couple other synergies I want to show with Ash and other helmets, so that will be done in the simulacrum though, just to make things easier. Sorry I'm not saying much right now, I just got a random message from someone I haven't talked to in a long time, not sure really who they are, but apparently they know me from somewhere. So next I'll show my synergy with Core Primes and Snare.
Ordis is
Angry.
I may require maintenance after all.
Actually, this build isn't even done yet. Interesting. Okay, never mind. So, I'm going to do a whole other stream just for other content, but that's all for this Ash guide. I thought I had more. I remember having more way back when to talk about with Ash, but that's honestly all I can think of at the time. I might do a part 2 and show other synergies I find out. So I'll keep you posted on that, but also I'm going to do another stream right after this for just general gameplay, more of a chill, relaxed stream, so I'll be live again in 2 minutes.